I know, but we can't do anything while we're all sitting behind bars. We need more evidence.
But what about you guys?
We'll catch up with you. Busting out of here will be a piece of crab cake.
Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is Jake Dragon7 and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play Freedom Planet. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing Jade Creek, the 5th level of Lilac Story. In the previous episode, we went through the Sky Battalion and we were in prison. However, today we are making our prison break. So yes, let's get right into this, of course. So to start, in this level, this is actually in a lot of ways a water level. Of course, there's a lot of rivers here, and a few sections where we actually do go underwater. And again, as we saw in some of the other levels that had water, like say Dragon Valley, actually not a huge deal in this game because we do have quite a bit of control on underwater. So yeah. There we go, okay. So, yeah, as you can see right here, underwater we do have quite a bit of control. Like I said, you know, the water controls in this game are pretty good. Which I can definitely appreciate. One of the things that they didn't think from Sonic, luckily, is the way the water levels work. I mean, yeah, that game did do, like Sonic Colors did do water levels pretty well, but I think we all know how infamous Sonic is for having crappy water levels. Most notably the first game. So yeah, so far, one thing you have to keep track of is the fact that you do have limited air, which I was actually kind of forgetting about there. But yeah, that's what the meter is, and there's a very clever use of that later in the game, actually, but it'll be a little while before we see that. So, yeah. Of course, one of the things that is a little annoying about this level is I'm like all stuttering right now. is the fact that these things drop, and just kind of annoying because I feel like they usually do hit. I feel like it's very hard to avoid these for some reason. I don't know, I don't think I've gotten hit too many times this level, but in the past I feel like they've definitely been a bit of a nuisance. The enemies themselves aren't even really that big of a deal, it's just the fact that they have a hitbox when they're spawning. Which is kind of unusual for this game, because usually the enemies... What's interesting about this game is enemies that usually to hit you, they have to actually attack. But in that case, them moving is kind of an attack, I guess. And yeah, whatever, I'm not getting those gems. One thing I actually do want to talk about is that at this point in the game, the story does begin to get a bit interesting in some ways. I do like what they decided to do with the backstory of Carol and Lilac, how they were thieves, and it does actually make a decent amount of sense, especially with Carol. I feel like with Lilac it's a little bit harder to see that, but yeah, I do think it's a fairly interesting idea, and I will admit, there are some fairly dark moments in the story of this game, but there's also a lot of very lighthearted moments that can sometimes, I guess in my mind, they do sometimes overshadow it a little bit, but still, I will give the creators credit. You know, it's not the worst story, it's just, again, I do feel like there's too much time into it. I mean, at the very least, they're fairly consistent with cutscene length, but the length is just so long. But yeah. Back to the gameplay, though. I don't understand why they have bones here as spikes. Unless they're not supposed to be bones, but I can't help but see them like that. Like some more of a piece of shit. And is this the... no. I believe we have a mini-boss coming up soon. Oh, that was close. Yeah, there we go. So yes, these dandelions of course do allow you to get a bit of extra height. well, rip me. Fuck. I am having a terrible time trying to get up there right now, and oh, okay, or I can just go that way. That works too, clearly. Let's try this. Ah, fuck. This is getting really frustrating, in all honesty. Fucking hell. Why should that not even be the way I'm supposed to go? It's the only way I can think to go right now. If I can actually get up there or not. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Well. I mean, I thought that would have been enough. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that would have been fine, but no, apparently not. This is incredibly triggering. The problem is that I can't see where I'm going. Finally. I think this is it. Yeah, okay. New area. Well, and I actually had that too. I am just... I don't know why I cannot function right now. Okay. Like, you'd think this wouldn't be... I wouldn't be having as much trouble with this as I am. Okay. Of course, yet again, the level is sort of falling apart, allowing us to progress a bit. I'm just anticipating the mini-boss, because I have a feeling it's not too far away, and yet another one that I find quite frustrating. Again, though, like with Lilac, it could very well end up being really easy for me, so who knows. I feel like those enemies are really annoying because they have those bubbles around them. It is difficult because you have to kind of get in like close to hit them, but when you do that, you get hit, so it's a little frustrating to deal with sometimes. Probably end up running under there, actually. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna jump over them. So yes, this is actually where this mini-boss is. Okay. Well, let's get right into it. So yes, we are fighting Nira now. So yeah, this fight is not too bad. Nira doesn't have too much health. However, at the end of every cycle, she does summon a shield for herself, so she takes less damage. Right there, I just dealt a lot of damage because of that Dragon Rush. I'm trying to use that to get a lot of hits on her. Okay, well, there we go. I feel like I was extremely close to taking her out there, but it was a little hard to tell. I hope that was close to taking her out, because that seemed like a lot of hits. Okay, there we go. So I believe the shields she generates are random. However, I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen her generate the blue, pink, and yellow shields. Not that really matters too much for this, just since there's not really any elements or any objects around that would would make the effects that the shields have actually mean anything. But still, that's an interesting thing to note, I guess. Oh, well, never mind then. Thanks for just instantly proving me wrong, game. I really appreciate that. And there we go. That is that. So yeah, again, if you know what you're doing, it's not that bad, but it can take a bit of getting used to. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the case with a lot of the fights in this game, though. Like, they can be very frustrating their first time around, but over time, you may be able to adapt to them a bit. You know, learn their patterns and everything. In all fairness, a lot of games like this do work like that, but Freedom Planet especially, the bosses just feel like they're by far the most challenging part of the game. I mean, that makes sense. You kind of hope that the bosses are the most challenging part of a game. Like in this game, oh god, it's ridiculous. It's kind of like Pikmin 3 too, which is another game I was considering let's playing instead of this. That game's bosses are like, the game itself's pretty easy, but the bosses are like really fucking hard. Especially like the last two. Like, they're kind of ridiculous in my opinion. The what's it called? The second boss for the Garden of Hope is like one of the most irritating bosses ever in my opinion. The Meyercloths, I think what it was called. I hate that thing so much. No, wait, I can't go through that. Never mind then. Well, excuse me, princess. Part of me feels like that's a line that could realistically be in this game. Like, not because it's a meme or anything, I just feel like the characters in this game would say that. Am I the only one who thinks that? Probably. But, I don't know. Like, if someone said that, I wouldn't be all too surprised. Alright. So, heading up here. Let's get that. So, get that thing out. Wait. There we go. And I'm pretty sure this did nothing to my shield, the meteors, so that's cool. Oh, that's close, okay. And of course I still get hit, but whatever. So yeah. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna grab this thing. This should prevent me from drowning. So the music for this level is pretty neat. I feel like the music for this level isn't actually quite as good as some of the other levels that we've been doing. It's still pretty good though. Like I said, the music in this game in general is just really good, so no complaints for me. Indie games, I feel like a lot of indie games do have really good soundtracks. You know, especially like, can I just say, like, I don't know if I've said this in another video, but the Spectre of Torment soundtrack, holy crap, that, like, I am so obsessed with that. Like, oh my god, the Iron Whale theme and the Lichard themes are my favorites, undoubtedly. And I honestly can't pick, I don't think I can pick a favorite between the two. They're both so good. Like, holy crap. Jay Kaufman, how do you one-up yourself like that so much? Like, I'm gonna think of it too, the Tower of Fate theme is, like, ridiculously good. But, yeah. Okay. Oh, here we are. See? Taking Torque away. But we are here to get him back. We will not stand for this. Now, this boss can actually be pretty fucking annoying. Because this is actually a two-faced fight. And that attack right there is really obnoxious in my opinion. Because what happens is that it's kind of like that attack I was talking about earlier. Where it's one of those attacks where if you get caught in it, you get hit like 10 times. And right there, you lose like a third or half your health. So that's not the most fun thing in the world, clearly. But especially with Lilac, it's fairly easy to avoid. I feel like it's fairly easy to avoid a lot of his attacks. There you go. Oh, no. I reacted to it, but I didn't have enough. Like, the speed that you turn around at wasn't enough for me to avoid it. And there we go. So this should be the first phase down. So now he's going to be summoning these enemies. I don't believe we've seen any of these yet, but we do see them later in the game. Quite frequently, actually. Now you have to take him down in the ship. I believe we should be getting some support, yes, soon. I will say this is probably the only boss I'd say is actually easier with Mila. At least from the ones I've played so far. Like, it shocked me how quickly I beat this with Mila. But yeah. Anywho. Let's take this down. I think he's pretty close to the end. Ah, yes. Very nice, Carol. And okay, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Freedom Planet, of course, cutscenes aside. So, if you managed to find some form of enjoyment, please leave a like and maybe even consider subscribing to see the rest of the series. We all have a nice day and hope to see you all in the future. Bye.
Lilac? I don't know.
Maybe we're not cut out for this. We should go home.
So that's it? We just leave and let Torque die?
What are we supposed to do? I like Torque, but this is so much bigger than us. We're just kids.
That doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything? Look at what they did to me! To us! Sometimes I feel like you're trying to get us killed.
How can you say that? I put myself out there on the front line so you don't have to.
Yeah, and I always have to bail you out.
What's the problem with that? We're helping each other do the right thing.
But I don't want to do the right thing. I just want to spend time with my best friend. If the only way I can do that is by risking my life, maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore.
Carol.
Don't. Just don't. I'm done.
It's okay. I'm going after him. Alone.
Let me come with you.
No. Carol's right. Friends shouldn't let each other get hurt. You should stay behind with her. Mila, stay here.
I won't